Hey everybody, it's Eugene Liscio and welcome to Click 3D. This is the program where we talk about how we can use simple technologies like your mobile phone to create realistic photogrammetry models. And I'll be discussing tips, tricks, and different kinds of things that you can do. The other thing you can do, especially with video, is that you can increase the frame rate. And this is something that is really, really useful. So I'm going to show you a video of something here. And this is a skull. And this is this is the first time that I attempted this with an iPhone. So I'm just going to play this video, if it'll go here. And okay, it looks a little choppy here in the recording, but basically I'm moving around and I'm in close. Now, I'm not moving around the object, I'm moving the object and keeping the camera kind of in the same area. So this is a technique that you could use when you're trying to create a 3D model of different evidence or something small. And you're kind of tricking out the software in thinking that the camera is actually moving. And when you do this type of a setup here, you're going to want to get in really close. And I'll just play that again. And you don't want to have a lot of the background, okay? So you can get into trouble if you keep a lot of the background there. It'll have a very difficult time in reconstructing. Now, the trick here was that when I recorded this, I actually chose 120 frames a second. So I was using the higher frame rate on the phone, and as a result, that also reduced the amount of blurring. So that was very, very helpful. And what I'll do is I'll just move in here and I'll show you the 3D model. Now, let me bring that up here. Based on the video, this is the skull that was created. And it wasn't all that hard to do. Of course, you can drop in the video in some programs and it'll extract the frames for you. But in this case, I actually extracted the frames myself and then created the model. So it's not bad. There's some pretty good features here. But one thing that you'll notice between a video and a camera, a regular camera, is that you typically get a higher quality model from digital stills. And that's because the resolution is going to be much higher on a digital camera, a regular digital still camera. Now, although the model looks pretty good, I could have done better with a digital still, but it was really fast. It avoided me from taking a lot of photos, and in a 20 or 30-second video, you can capture a lot of overlapping images. And that's the benefit of video. Because you're recording at a higher frame rate, this one might have been at about 120 frames per second or so. I have a lot of overlapping photos or images. So there's no chance that I'll capture one side and then just the other side with nothing in between. There's always going to be this gradual transition to one area to the other. So having lots of overlap is going to be super, super helpful. And yeah, that's kind of what hopefully you learned something with respect to video, and we'll see you next time on Click 3D. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.